Hi, welcome back once again. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through some of the plugins you might need in maybe bringing project you've done in Figma or Adobe SD or any other prototyping tool, but you want to import it here to support or to share with your teammate. So that will basically depend on the team. That is your team. If somebody is already like an expert in Adobe SD, maybe he might want to stick to that and do things there and bring it back here, which is fine. So the first thing to do, as I mentioned in the previous, you need to have Axure Cloud account. Now, once you have that, the next thing to do is to download the Axure Cloud account desktop app. So the cloud, we have the desktop app, which I have just opened here. So once you have this, and then you just, let's try to create a project. So once I'm creating a project, I have possibility to bring project from Sketch, Adobe SD, images, or just Figma. So these three basically, or an image-based project that you have done somewhere that you want to bring. So once you have done that, let's put here test 3 or something. And now I'll just bring this back to maybe iPhone, this, and then create project. So here, if I'm using Sketch, then I need to install the actual cloud plugin in Sketch to be able to import. If I'm using SD, it's the same, and the same goes with Figma as well. Plugin, and then you just do that, and you have these 4 options there. So now that we've done this, I have this one. The next thing for me to do is to go to my Adobe SD, and here you go to plugins. If you don't have it already, you can go to browse plugins, and then you just search Axure, and then if you haven't installed it, then you can install. In this case, I have done it, so there's no need. And then once you are back, you have 4 ways. So you can copy selection for RP, and then you can also copy all of them or export to Axure Cloud. That means I will make a selection here, and then I'll click export or export all. Now what happens here, in this case, my account, I'm using the free version of this, so I think I have when I tried to do this earlier, I have run out of spot to use the other options here, but I can use this one to demo quickly. So here you realize that when user is clicking on this, then probably this is opening here. And so what I'm going to do, let's quickly try to copy this one, this selection we see here. Just slow a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then we just Control C or just copy, and then back to here. I'm going to create 2 pages, so I'll just drag and drop, just put this one here. Okay, the image might not look that quality as expected. There was some error there. I'm not sure what it is, but let's do it this way. So it might look, the quality will come when we actually preview, but this is how it looks when you copy mostly. It might not be that quality in the prototype, but when you preview, then it's fine. And then the next one, I will just copy this page rather also. I think I should have checked the mobile version here. Actually, it's not too late. Maybe I'm not sure what kind of okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's move forward. Back here, second page, I'm going to place this image that we just copied here and just copy them here and here, and shift and drag to get that fail this one. Okay, good. So now when we are back to the front page, we assume that when user is clicking on this whole thing, then it's taking us to the second page. So how do we do that? Look for hotspots. This is one of the default widgets, which is really useful or handy when you have an image and you want some part of the image to be clickable. So I'll just place this on top of this and click on it and say that on tap or on click, open page 2. And then we go back to page 2, and here I'll drag and drop again to the home here and just mention that in the just give interaction. So on top of that one, open page 1. We are going back. Good. Now let's preview this one. We'll just preview. And there we go. Now the image looks really nice. If you scroll here, you see that when I click on this, then it takes me to the second page like that. And then when I click back home, then it's taking me back to the home page. So even though the image was not looking that cute here, it looks good when you preview. And this is maybe the limitation when you have copied asset. So there are, as I mentioned earlier, from the Adobe SD, there are 4 ways of doing that, and I've just shown you one of them. The other way, once if you have clicked on, let's say here, and click on maybe this one, you will get, or maybe that one, you get a pop-up that will ask you to, the same way as when you are creating a team project. So you get a pop-up to specify the space where you want to save this project, and then also give it a name, the project name. So then it's, once you have done that, it will be then visible in your cloud, and you should be able to share with your team members in that case. I hope this was helpful. Yeah, again, there might be one more thing we will do with Axure plugin for Jira when we are using it for project management, and I'll show that when we get to that video. But for now, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.